It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Ernie Johnson here once again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal for 2K Sports. Pleased you are here with us for Game 5 of the conference semifinals. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Detroit Pistons at their home, the Palace of Auburn Hills. Looking at the Pistons, they were terrific in Game 4, winning in convincing fashion. But every game is different, and they won't let their guard down tonight. And here we go, a chance to close out this series tonight. Kenny, when you have a team on the ropes, what do you need to do to seal the deal?
Well, you know they're going to be fired up playing against you. So you just, they have their back against the corner, back against the wall, so that you have to withstand this energy and say, you know what, we're going to play defense, we're going to pass the ball, and play better together to get through this one.
And you got to try to force the game to be played at your pace, your tempo. Don't get complacent. You are in the power position. Be on the attack. That's my power verse, Oni.
Yeah, I feel really, really inspired right now. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
This is a do-or-die situation. Big Game 5. Always decisive. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Detroit Pistons. You look at the Pistons. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
You're really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expect it to be, and they've put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
The Pistons to start out. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, it's Korver and Bazemore. Howard is out there with Muscala, and it's Schroeder in at the one spot. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. Here's Korver for three. He can't get that one to fall. And the Pistons now going the other way. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shooting around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And on the road, don't forget, they loved being the bad guys that night. They sucked all the air out of the building with their ridiculous shooting.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Feels so good to bury that first shot. I know he won't hesitate to pull the trigger if he's got some space again.
And Detroit has possession. Following the three by Atlanta. Jackson kicks to Prez. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Prez is such a strong player, someone who keeps control of himself, even when the D knocks him around just a little.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. Here's the pass to Howard. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
The defense arrived just in the nick of time to throw him off there. So fortunate he missed that one, guys.
Schroeder kicks it to Bazemore, and the layup's good off the glass.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. With the shot, Jackson misses.
Ill-advised shot there.
And he knows it. Got locked into scoring mode, couldn't pull it back.
Here's Bazemore. He's guarded closely. And Muscala kicks it over to Schroeder. And that one is good.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Schroeder. Inside. And it's good. Through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Yeah, he absolutely refused to back down there. Crafty lay-in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Down low. Here's Prez. It's deflected. And here's Bazemore. His three-pointers off the mark. It's a 6-point game. Now Prez. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Bazemore. And the basket by Harris.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Yep, he's going to kill you coming off of those down screens. As a defender, you have to fight over the top.
Now here's Korver. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Bazemore. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He looked like he was in rhythm to shoot that one, guys, especially as open as he was. Just clanged it.
Harris kicks to Prez. Poke loose. Here's Muscala. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Prez. Defense is right there. Schroeder passes to Muscala. It's up a three. Detroit with the rebound. Prez has got his 4th rebound in this one. At the elbow, it's Drummond. He dishes it to Prez. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
All right, bring it in. Let's talk, gentlemen. Listen up. We've got to pick up our defense on Howard. I want Drummond matched up with him.
Ball. Getting everyone involved is the only way where we get to where we need to go. And Kevin, they have been struggling and they're on the road tonight. It's an immense challenge they face. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. There's the dish to Bazemore. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, it's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
Now here's Prez. Caldwell Pope dishes to Prez. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second, Andre Drummond. The 4th spot held by Dwight Howard.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. To the paint. And the shot goes in. Howard's got his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
2 points. That one goes.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
Howard kicks it to Bazemore. This is to Schroeder. Passes it to Korver. 6 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet away. They get the rebound. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there. Pass to Howard. Back to Schroeder. Korver, a screen on Jackson. Here's the floater. And it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in.
No easy buckets now. Hustle up. Listen up. We've got to pick up our defense on Howard. Do not tune this out again. I want Drummond matched up with him. We need lockdown defense. Be smart. Take him out of his comfort zone. Hey, nobody said the playoffs would be easy. We got this. Let's go.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Prince is checked in for Mike Muscala. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Kyle Korver. And Jared Jack is sub. The Hawks trail by 7. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Cephalosha. Prince out there with Muscala. Then it's Jared Jack. And it's Galloway in at the 2-guard. And Jack kicks to Galloway. Feeds to Muscala. Connects on the 9-footer. Muscala's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Bielitsa. He kicks to Prez. To the middle, Bielitsa. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bielitsa's got the lead up to 7 now for Detroit.
And just great distribution there. Prez, a genius at working the ball to the open teammate.
There's the screen. Jack passes to Muscala. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Muscala's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws here for the night. That one is off.
So hard not to love Prez. Every minute he steps on the floor, he is giving everything he's got.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trail by 6. And Jack kicks to Prince. Hands it from downtown.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist from Prez. Prez has got 3 assists in the game. There's the feed to Prince. Now here's Bazemore. Kicks it to Jack. The pass to Prince. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Jack.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Drummond. That's tipped. And here's Bazemore. Shot by Jack. Wide open. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now just a 2-point Detroit lead. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Caldwell Pope. He has 6. He feeds it to Drummond. And Detroit again with the bucket. And the Hawks with possession here. And Jack kicks to Prince. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Detroit leading by 4. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Hawks was all business. He ended up with 31 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Yeah, I'm with Greg here. It could go either way, maybe a flip of the coin, whether he's exhausted or invigorated after that last performance. We'll see.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Bielitsa. And then for Atlanta, Korver comes in for Langston Galloway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Harris kicks to Prez. tries from 16. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Now the dish to Harris.
Now he has to back off on defense just a little bit. His team cannot afford to have him on the bench at this point in the game due to foul trouble.
Second chance shot, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. For Detroit, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Free throw good, Drummond. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
I'm just impressed by sheer relentlessness these teams are showing. Neither side giving an inch.
And Bazemore kicks to Prince. Clock at 6. Schroeder dishes to Prince. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Prince has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hawks. Passes it to Prez. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And good that time. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Korver kicks to Muscala. Dishes it to Korver. Out to the wing. Here's Schroeder. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Prez with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Harris outside. Here's Prez. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, he is a huge reason why they have this lead.
Schroeder kicks to Prince. Outside Korver. In the corner, Bazemore with it. From deep, Prince. Rebound by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Prez. Pistons keep it alive. Jackson passes to Harris. Goes up again. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. So for the Pistons, Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Prez. Johnson comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Ish Smith in for Jackson. Then for the Hawks, Howard's checked in for Prince. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Moore subbed in for Kyle Korver. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's Detroit leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. You guys have dominated the boards in the first half. How have you been able to do that?
I'm just doing what I can, you know, to not give up any ground when the shot goes up. A lot of it's just using your weight and lower body effectively, and I think I've done a good job at, that so far.
No doubt, man. Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Listen up. We've got to pick up our defense on Howard. I want our best defender matched up with him. Now beat him down the floor and get in position. We have got to slow him down. No easy buckets. Now let's get out there and win this game.
Welcome back, everyone. The lights of Motown reflecting brightly off the Detroit River. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Greg, if he didn't steal the other team's playbook. His anticipation, unreal.
Jackson and KCP are in the backcourt together. Harris is out there with Prez. And it's Drummond in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Prez is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Korver. Screen by Howard. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. For the tie, it's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jackson. Down low, Fred. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Great concentration from Prez, remaining calm and hitting the shot despite getting roughed up just a little bit.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jackson against Schroeder. There's a screen. Floats one up. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Watching Schroeder put the team on his back has been entertaining, and he's scoring at a steady clip.
To the inside. From past the arc. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, the offense a bit out of sync here to begin the half. They just seem a step behind, 1 of 4 so far.
The Hawks trail by 4. Muscala, the pass to Howard.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing. And he ends up missing both free throws. Detroit leading by 4. Prez dishes to Jackson. Here's Prez. He's got 14. Shoots off the step back. Rebounded by Korver.
That's just terrific court awareness there. The defense knew it was coming and just totally suffocated him.
Basket good. Muscala's got 8 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Back to Caldwell Pope. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 8 points for him.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Got that one up quick.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Jackson. Another 3 for Detroit.
They couldn't ask for a better start to the second half, minus that 1 miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
Over pitch to Muscala. There's the screen. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Atlanta making a switch here. Prince is checked in. The Hawks trail by 5. Outside Korver. He dishes it to Schroeder. Feeds it to Prince. Korver kicks to Howard. 5 on the clock. Good D by Drummond.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he sat in that mid-range area, which can be a no-man's land defensively, but he quickly moved over to contest.
Now here's Schroeder. 14 points for him. Here's Prince. It's tipped.
And you gotta respect the D. Prince just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
Offensive rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Pistons have gone 9 of 13 from the line. That free throw, no good. Detroit making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Prince. Langston Galloway comes in for Kyle Korver. And Jared Jack is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Harris kicks to Prez. It's stolen by Jack. Pass to Sefolosha. There's the feed to Galloway. Outside Jack. Lets it go from the wing. But they recover it. And Bazemore kicks to Galloway. They set the pick for the tie. He's off on that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. Smith the pass to Jackson. Smith against Jack. Jackson dishes to Prez. Back to Jackson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Hawks trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
11 feet away. Sefolosha misses. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Smith on the wing. He kicks it to Prez. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw, no good.
And he has been.
Here's Smith. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Schroeder runs the point with Korver to his side. Kent Bazemore is out there with Sefolosha. And it's Howard in at the center position.
And that's how it's done. You find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 3. Sefolosha kicks to Howard. There's the pass to Bazemore. Shot from 12. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
This is one of those slumps that you'll just probably want to shoot your way out of.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
He kicks to Howard. Howard with a screen on Smith. Sefolosha misses. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Prez. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, that's just beautiful. Prez using his incredible body to draw contact on these interior shots. Has he been working out?
He misses the free throw. Mike Muscala is checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks trail by 6. Inside, here's Muscala, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Yeah, pretty much unforced there on the bad pass. He has to just make better decisions on the delivery when he's getting it to his teammates.
Howard kicks to Muscala. He feeds it to Schroeder. Down low, outside for Korver. 6 on the shot clock. Shot off the pick.
And they've fallen completely out of sync here offensively. I'm not seeing nearly the same movement or flow that we saw in that first half.
Here's Muscala. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Outstanding job by Korver in how he swings the pass over to the most open man on the court.
Perez passes to Drummond.
Clearly a foul.
Free throw good, Drummond. Second free throw, no good.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. If he has to miss a lot of time, it would be a really tough blow, since his team is right in the middle of this playoff run, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
Well, for how hard he competes in the game, you know he's going to do just the same when it comes to rehab. He may recover faster than most because of it.
Howard. He's more for 3. Perez with the rebound.
But his offense just has not been there tonight, and he needs to step up his game because there's still time to recover.
Harris outside to the inside. Perez, and finish off by Perez.
And it's great to see Perez in attack mode and just wanting to shoot the ball every time he's open.
Muscala dishes to Korver. Kicks to Schroeder. Passes it to Bazemore. They set the pick. Back to Schroeder. Shoots. They get the rebound. Muscala misses.
Too ambitious of him there, guys. He tried to be a one-man wrecking ball instead of looking to kick the ball out for the better shot opportunity.
Perez kicks to Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Perez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, some toughness shown by Perez there, taking the contact well on his way up to the shot.
That free throw good from Perez. Jackson, he's checked in for Detroit. Both free throws good from Perez. Here's Schroeder. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game.
Hey, way to put the squeeze on him, guys. Bring it in. Let's talk. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We gotta wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We gotta seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Bazemore, rejected by Harris. Muscala, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, no disparaging remarks with regards to his effort in this one. He's making everything, and he needs his teammates to step up to the plate to help him out.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Back to Schroeder. Screen by Howard. Korver sets the screen for Schroeder. Now the dish to Bazemore. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Dishes it to Drummond. Pass to Prez. In the corner, it's Harris. Jackson in the corner. Rebounded by the Hawks. And Muscala kicks it over to Schroeder. He dishes it to Muscala. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game. Detroit leading by 10. Outside Jackson. Here's Prez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Shooter passes to Korver. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, I guess the D didn't read the scouting report that you can't let Korver get free from the perimeter.
Schroeder against Jackson. Feeds it to Drummond. Howard with the steal. Pass to Muscala. Lets it go from deep. But they'll get another chance. A nice shot by Howard.
And you can see the determination in Howard's eyes. He relishes the opportunity to provide big baskets like that.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Here's Harris. Detroit, no good that time either. And the call will be against Perez. That's his first foul. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for the Hawks. And here's Atlanta. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Screen by Howard. Schroeder dishes to Korver. And there's the feed to Howard.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Now Detroit moving it up. Jackson's got the ball. Passes to Prez. From 10 feet out. Wow, way off on that one.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
All instinctual because he knows where he needs to go and then force the opponent to do something about it. Well, a team confidence builder there as Sefolosha steps up and knocks down his shot. He picks the right time to get himself involved in the offense.
Here's Prez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You had all to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. You got it, right? And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. And it's Korver in the corner. And here's Schroeder. That's tipped. Harris kicks to Jackson. On the pass to Caldwell Pope. Drummond dishes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Prez to stop the drought. Rebounded by Korver. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
That is showing a very steady hand with the pressure dialed to 11.
Here's Jackson. Oh, no good. Atlanta calls timeout. Here's Muscala. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. It's the end. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. So Detroit will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, Muscala is out there with Cephalosha. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then there's Howard. And it's Galloway in at the point guard position. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Love the attention Prez has down in the paint, not letting anyone throw him off.
Prez, no good on the free throw. The Hawks shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Galloway. Howard in the post. That one good for 2. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hill. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
The Pistons trailing. Now Prez. Hill passes to Prez. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He's not a polished post player by any means, but he must finish those looks in tight.
They grab their own miss, and Muscala kicks to Galloway, and the shot goes down. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
All instinctual because he knows where he needs to go and then force the opponent to do something about it.
So for the Hawks, Kent Bazemore's checked in for Cephalosha. Korver comes in for Etuan Moore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Langston Galloway. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Prez, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Prez has got 25 points.
And Prez relishes those opportunities to take those kind of shots. Just an incredible scorer.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
That's just a big boy shot from Bazemore. Talk about being cool in a clutch moment.
Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Jackson kicks to Hill. Jackson against Schroeder. Harris outside. Back to Jackson. Trying his luck deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Ball's knocked loose. And Bazemore kicks to Howard. And it's Korver in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Harris kicks to Prez. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And inside is where Howard does the most damage, especially how he gets these calls.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Pistons trail by 6.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Wishful thinking. I think it's a little bit too late. It's going to take a miracle now.
Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Hill dishes to Harris. Here's Caldwell Pope off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hawks have gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. Schroeder with the ball. Screened by Howard. Schroeder passes to Korver. To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
And that's part of good coaching. The last thing you want to do is have total control of the game and give some back at the end.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one in the strip. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And it's Detroit's ball.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Yep, if you could write, you'd put this one in a book.
They set the pick. To the wing on the left. And Drummond kicks to Prez. Off with the layup.
And guys... overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so the Hawks take the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. It's time. In the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.